What are NLP access tips? Now go to someone in your house and ask the following question. For example, suppose you ask your mother, "Mum, how many windows were there in the house we used to live in?" If you look into your mother's eyes, you can see that she goes right up to the left. 70% of people look up left to remember past pictures, 30% look up right. Mostly left-handed people look up right. People have to look at certain places with their eyes to remember certain things. For example, you cannot cry looking up. People who are crying, depressed, always look down, because we have to look down to feel the tactile and emotional feelings. For example, if you make a child look up when they cry, they will stop crying, and women can often control or try to control their crying by looking up in emotional moments because their makeup is flowing. As in the picture to the right. In short, eye access cues are a system used to detect people's visual, auditory and tactile, sensory, emotions. In NLP, this technique is used when people describe their problems to determine whether they are focusing on something visual or something auditory, tactile. Let's learn eye access tips right away before coming to the game I'm going to teach you. Left up. He thinks about a picture of the past. For example, what color was the paint on the middle school wall? If you ask the question, he will look up left as he will try to remember a visual memory in the past. Left side. He thinks about an auditory memory of the past. For example, what song do you like to listen to the most? If you ask, the person will look to the left. At the end of the article, a reminder will be made about the mistakes made on this subject. Left down. He thinks about a tactile memory of the past. The question, "Think about a time when you get into a hot bath and feel the warmth," will make him look down to the left. Right up. When thinking about the pictures we create visually, we look here. Sample question, what kind of house would you like to have? What would its shape and garden look like? Right side. Auditory design sounds. X, how do you sound underwater? Right down. Design tactile sensations, internal dialogues. For example, imagine going on vacation in Hawaii and imagine lying on the hot sand. Do you feel the hot sand? Note, in the contemplated thoughts, if the person cannot imagine such a thing, he thinks about a memory in the past and looks to the left. For example, when you say that you are lying on the beach in Hawaii, if the person has not seen anything about Hawaiian and Hawaiian beach, he will remember a beach he went to in the past and imagine it as Hawaiian, and so he will look to the left. This issue should be paid attention to.